Flamingo Books. Social Studies with Case Study. Series 7. Unit 2nd. Geography. Our Environment. Chapter 3. Atmospheric Pressure. And Winds. Atmospheric pressure. The Earth is surrounded by a vast expanse of air which extends up to a height of about 1,600 kms. The weight of an air column is maximum at sea level. The air column standing over a square centimeter weighs more than 1 kilogram. The weight of the air on our body is several tons, but we are not aware of it. This weight of air exerts pressure. It has properties of matter, obeys the laws of gravity while in circulation. The pressure exerted by the atmosphere on the surface of the Earth due to its weight is called atmospheric pressure. Air pressure. Like temperature, the atmospheric pressure is not the same at all the places on the Earth's surface. On the mountains, the thickness and density of the air column is less, and hence the atmospheric pressure is also less. Cold air is dense and heavy. So, it moves downwards, while hot air rises up. When we burn a substance, it emits smoke and the smoke rises up with the hot air. If the smoke rises vertically, then there is no wind. When there is the slightest wind, it carries the smoke in its direction. Now you may ask a number of questions. What are these winds? How are they caused? Why do they change their direction? To answer these questions, we must know more about the air. Atmospheric pressure varies globally, creating permanent pressure belts influenced by temperature, altitude, air vapor, and Earth's rotation. These belts include equatorial low pressure belt, doldrums, 10 degrees north to 10 degrees south. High temperatures cause air to expand and rise, forming a low pressure zone. Subtropical high pressure belts, horse latitudes, 30 degrees to 35 degrees north, s. Cooled, sinking air from the equator creates high pressure, leading to deserts. Polar high pressure belts. Extreme cold at the poles results in dense, heavy air and high pressure. Subpolar low pressure belts. 60 degrees to 65 degrees north, s. Air rises, causing low pressure areas. These belts shift seasonally with the sun's apparent movement, influencing global climates. Permanent wind belts. The horizontal movement of the air along the surface of the Earth is called wind. A wind is named according to the direction from which it blows. For example, a wind blowing from the north towards the south is called the north wind. We all know that winds blow from the high-pressure regions to low-pressure regions. The winds arising because of the permanent pressure belts blow throughout the year. They are called permanent, prevailing or planetary winds. Wind speed and direction. We have already studied that the air moves in different directions. A wind is named after the direction from which it blows. For example, winds blowing from the direction of northeast will be northeasterly wind. A direction from which wind blows is leeward. An instrument showing the direction of the wind is known as weather vane. The upward and downward direction of air is called air current. Wind speed is measured by an instrument called anemometer. Types of winds. Since the sun heats the Earth's surface unequally, there are pressure differences in atmosphere. These differences set the air in motion or cause the winds. Usually, air moves from the high pressure belt towards the low pressure belt. The greater the difference in pressure, the stronger the wind. Winds are classified into three major types based on how they are caused in their circulation system. They are 1. Planetary winds or permanent winds. 2. Periodic winds. 3. Local winds. Cyclones. The cyclones are fierce storms in a system of low atmospheric pressure in which the winds blow in an anti-clockwise direction in the northern hemisphere and in a clockwise direction in the southern hemisphere. Where there are deep depressions in an area, low atmospheric pressure develops in the region. Winds rush to the depression from all directions. Called cyclones, they bring bad weather, rain, hail and snow. Anticyclones. These are the opposite of cyclones. The temperate cyclones give rise to anticyclones with speed more than 1060 mph. The anticyclones are prevalent in areas where cold polar air is dominant. Anticyclones are gentle and isobars are apart. The high pressure is in the center from where winds move outward in all directions. The air circulates clockwise in the northern hemisphere and anti-clockwise in the southern hemisphere.